Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
Touch the paper, it produced poison like Michael Bivins. My shit is clicking from Detroit to Croydon. The rap cast, Detroit blast the toy at your boyfriend. You niggas queerdos. For that dough, I'm posted in the field like a scarecrow. Don't ever compare flows. Murder when I appear like Candyman with blood smeared clothes. Went hand in hand with drugs and butter stuff for their nose. Set the bar dumb high, you niggas nowhere close. Far as shit goes, I'm the GOAT. I bust the Ric Flair pose. Get jammed up like an old rusty tech with the air hose. My size 9 Nike Airs pressed on your earlobe. A threat to me, you niggas don't dare pose. I rose from the dirt like rosary peas. Now every time I drop, shit is toxic. No nigga cold in the streets. So control the flow is coca when I'm over the beat. Hold a culture, blow a poser out in sneaks, nigga.
Back outside on my killer proud. South Bronx wild style, beacon profile. Don't get your cheek blown. Still re-up on a flip phone. Apples get clipped when it's brick. Left blood, sweat and tears in the field. Shit, give me chills. Building with my comrades. Present the past. Like, why they paying sanitation if we taking out the trash? Beefing with my plug. He moving slow with the tabs. But the block love me. They know I'm good with plates and straps. Chatting cold in case the wire tap. Keep on my drabs. Free the slime duffel bags. This one for the church. Toe dough. Everything getting toe tagged. Gucci Los, that's my old swag. And for the fam, it ain't nothing to wash with cold craft. M on the back pocket, that's a Diesel talk. Nigga brow ain't matching the shake. Let the eagle spark. Plastic cup filled with bark. Niggas know the vibes, man. Heist life, the nice life.
My spaceship just landed from planet X. I'm planning to be the best. Don't care whoever got next. Your man didn't mean no threat. Model bitches on deck. Sour feel in my chest. You cowards deserve a death. For shower come from the tech, nigga. They ain't tell you I'm with all the smoke. I got them shook like they saw a ghost. Flow drugs, overdose, comatose. Hold a toast, watch you approach. Niggas too close, dreaming, but they swear they woke. I've been high before the shit was cool. Fuck the corner, I was making money in my school. Had it clicking with the students and professors too. I put my brothers before money, that's just how we move. My Spanish bitch blow dick like a harmonica. They know my name from Orchard to Santa Monica. Don't trust nobody cause niggas will get to plotting on you. He ain't your bro if he ain't riding for you, nigga.
Drug blocks, smiling all of my mug shots. Was pitching keys, stop rhyming, I still ain't miss a beat. I play the chef, exhibit C like I'm J-Elect. But that C is for cocaine. I pay the refs, fix the game. New crib under my bitch's name. 3 bed, 3 bathrooms, this different change. Balconies, groupie bitches, I know they out for me. Drunk talking shit when they see me, I'm like a walking brick. Order shit off the menu, whatever on my tab. More crab, free Cabernet cause we know the staff. Had your chances, you pussy niggas ain't man enough. Me and my brother was Eli Payton, we manning up. Lot of bitches, ski sloping my Colorado bitches. Play Aspen and Matsuhisa with model bitches. Horn Florida Maya with the tech. Strip Lomo, 10 supers for the set. Pope dope nigga.
It's competition on the track when we flow, bro. If it's slow, have slow-mo. Hardest little bitches that be talking theoretical. If the one's one gonna pop 'em like an edible. Saying I'm a lyrical miracle cause I rap fast, just stay slow cause the cover's not credible. I'ma slow it down so y'all can listen. Never mind that I'm better with the brazen intentions. See these henchmen be my witness. Catch a body on a track when I serve my sentence. Get it? Body on a track, serve my sentence. Or are you too retarded to understand the culture where the shit we bring as the MC scripting? Get offended, bitch be wearing the whole weight and the words that I flip be tripping. Push to the limit, trying to elevate myself, take a back, like a bitch like I be pimping. Kind of murder with a real fucking chopper pill, pop a superhuman in the chill. Cause I got a power pressure, you can feel it, the feel. Nigga, how did that service on the living, get a thrill in the out of public quills and the pepper get a bill. That's your body break bed and the table and the spill to my partner. Peel at the pocket, let my bird find high, no lie. My guy gonna kill cause he got it. We come from an era where you clowned if you so. It's competition on the track when we flow, bro. If you slow, go to half speed slow-mo. Before you start to run in your mouth, that's a no-go. No-go, that's a no-go. No-go, that's a no-go. No-go, that's a no-go. Better and I've been running your mouth, that's a no-go.
You really gotta learn what it means to be a lyrical master. Pass them, I'm too fast to catch. Give me the track, I'm mashing. One of the realest motherfuckers that ever happened. Ask them if I just happen to be happily rapping in the moon, rapidly attacking the beat. You ain't even seen half of the beats. Actually, I'm on the flow and going like half of the speed. I mean, look at the way that I be hitting every single one of these syllables accurately. I ain't even gotta tell them what if I'm spitting my lyrics on the definition of what immaculate be. You could've get on my number cause you lacking the range. Going off like a motherfucker packing the heat. Extra fully automatic in the back of the seat. Heard him say he wants smoke, better pack in the sweet. My words are weapons, boy. I'm in my flow zone. I'm breaking them off, I can't help it. I turn into turbo, get it popping like ozone. I'm so out of my mind, I'm out of this world. I'm shutting it down. You got on the rock, it's a no-go. We are your favorite rappers, and it's okay if they don't know.
We call
I'm cool on straight. Told you I could run the game in some A6. Ballin' like the Celtics way back in A6. I ain't nothing that you really should play with. Get it through your head, I hope that this makes sense. Call it Mardi Gras, see different faces. Dodging bullets like I live in the Matrix. Rushing for it cause I ran out of patience. Ain't it better me, won't find a replacement. Keep your eyes on me, don't need no surveillance. Still be working when I'm on a vacation. Jamal Adams, I'm the best in the nation. For the fame and not just for entertainment. I can body beats on any occasion. Shots I'm taking start to come with some traces. Here forever, I could do this for ages. We could really get this poppin', no ecstasy. I've been dropping records like it's a felony. I'm the teacher here, but they were still testing me. I just leave it be if it was not meant for me. I'm still really dope without methamphetamine. Melanated boy with bars and the melodies. Don't forget the things that these people said to me. Work for what I want, cause this life is never free. Cold with the lyrics, so you know that I can still find my way right through the heaviest snow. Higher than levels that you have achieved. I got too much to be, I'm just letting you know. I've been to hell and back, I got too much on my chest, that's the reason that I do the most. I can go any direction I want, so I'm swerving through lanes, but I'm out of control. I'm a mechanic with the way I keep a tool in the bag. Ahead of all my competition, I'm not coming in last. You talking tough, but in reality, I knew you was cap. I'm fully automated with the way I'm shooting too fast. I know you only talking cause you never get it involved, and now you wonder all the reasons that you never evolve. It's crazy how you did the dirt, but I was taking the fall. But I'ma make it to the top, and I don't care what it costs. Over here, it gets cinematic, you know that I pen and pattern. No need to be sentimental, cause Aaron be making magic. Imagine I'm never lacking, I promise I'm never slacking. The kid really going places, and why I just got to pack it. I'm taxing them toes, and I'm dragging bodies, but not my action. They said I won't make it, and that's the reason I made it happen. I'm lapping the game, and it matters speed that they couldn't pass it. You say you was smoke, but I got some fire, you couldn't match it. You know this is over, you know you was dead. Don't need a full disclosure, you do this for fun, but I do this to focus, and you out of line. But I keep composure, and I keep the motion. Even at my lowest, call me Danny Phantom. With the way I'm ghosting, I'm on top of things because I know I'm chosen, only getting closer.
Listen. Yo, told you I'm an alien with a spaceship. You gon' feel it when you disintegrated. Superhero, so you know I'ma save shit. Was a gamer till I broke my PlayStation. Tried to fix it, but I didn't have patience. Brought another cause I wanted to play with all my games, and I'm a rapper, so wasting me the beat so I can kill it like Jason. When I was 3, I would get up and get out the crib and then laughing and walk out my house. Always on top of the ceiling or roof, I was weird cause I kinda would talk to my couch. Way too much imagination, you wouldn't believe all the things that would come out my mouth. Wanted a big body Benz, but I don't have no money or license, and not from the south. I heard the song and then I told him to send it shit. Saw the door was open, so I just entered it. People used to say I sounded like Eminem. Every lyric was embedded with venom and maple syrup with some edible cinnamon. If you tired, I can bring a whole pillow and I'll keep going, man. You know that I'm feeling it. This what happens when you full of adrenaline. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe I'm gentle but crazy a little, or may need some Ritalin. Playing a fiddle in Haiti for some random lady who's 80 and may need a hip again. I ain't no hypocrite, ain't no one listening. I'm in the kitchen with Kanye venison. If I was stuck on an island, and I would tell Skipper that we need to make it to Gilligan. Piece of Yoda when I need to know what I can eat with soda. Mona Lisa knows what I beneath the toes. I wanna eat the whole pizza with beef and throw up. Stranger things, man, we need Renona. I need to grow up, or 60 donuts. I'll swiftly go nuts on this beat. So what? You miss me, don't ya? That's it. Ain't no one going against me. I'm high above the earth, ain't nowhere that you can fence me. Cause I can go berserk, you never know what was in me. I'm crazy inside, on the surface I'm really friendly. I got a mask.
Beats by grounds, keep it out the loudspeaker. Life's meaning and religion, I never found either. I start writing and start to slouch deeper. How you gonna be enlightened and be a cloud seeker? Those two things are mutually exclusive. I'm usually elusively, conclusively abusive to the boost that I be using with the truth that I be oozing. Intrusive to those of you who refuse to the movement. Get clued in, learn to use a pen. I'm blurting out commands when I'm cursing out your mans. Bitch doing the powder dance and coming out of pain.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
Autobots, share the stream.
a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I dish in a wonderland. I'm realer than a kid within a magic.
What up, y'all? We are back. If you're here for the first time, pretty much we are a live music reaction and review show for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe, man. So, you know, this goes without saying, don't send anything that you are rapping or singing on if it is on an industry beat. So that means something from, you know, Drake, Kendrick, SZA, Aaliyah, Jay-Z, like anybody that you can name that we already know. It'd usually be a little bit of a risk for you guys to send those in. And of course, we do interviews on the show as well. You can start checking some of those out in our playlist. We did a dope interview with Rekka Child of My Classic Radio yesterday. And you know, whether you guys do it in the listening party fashion, you know, we really try to highlight a lot of your work and what you are able to do. Duly noted, though, right? Because like I have a tendency to like, if you have the time, you know, in most cases we'll often be able to let those interviews go on for you know, however much time, you know, that's plenty of content to really be able to make you know, vids with. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I get the stream on everything in here. Okay, there we go. But if when we do some of the interviews with you guys, if you want them to be a little bit more you know, straightforward, streamlined, and timed, right? Like whether it's just an hour of you know, the interview, few songs, you know what I'm saying, we check out, you know, we can always do that as well. It's always up to the artist, and I may put things in different you know, price ranges if we're doing that. But hold on, let me get everything steady over here as well. And we also play music videos, live performances if you got them. Producers, if you have beats, yes, you can send beats to the show. You can send to my email or our Narrow, on which if you guys, you know, need either, let us know, but most of the things should be on the screen. I know I need to put something for the Narrow though, but shout out to freaking Dirty B. Happy early birthday. How far ahead in time are you, like hour wise? Like what's the what's the time difference? So we know let us know the time difference for you and the ETA there. And see, we in it, yeah, man. Listen. And I see your script, so we'll be taking care of yours as well. And give me a secundo right quick. Just want to make sure that we got all of our ducks in a row, man. Like I honestly just, like we streamed for like 9 10 11 hours, man, yesterday or whatnot. So we was up pretty much, you know, all day, you know what I'm saying, working hard. So I just woke up like maybe two hours or so ago, man. Like that's how crazy that was, man. We did it in, when you said, Joe, appreciate that. That is 9:51 p.m. So you are, what, about 4, let me see, 7, 8, 9. So you're about 3 hours ahead of us. So at 9 for me, it'll be your official birthday, man. What is the plan? What is the plan that you are going to do and perceive through life. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we appreciate you being with us, sir. As I always like to say, man, those who are, when it comes to music, consistent, and I always appreciate artists who appreciate the culture. You just know, when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to bars, when it comes to the care and love that you put into each song, and you guys will hear with the skips that he's put in that we'll get into right now, just how much he does care. And even when he's getting into producing other artists, he's definitely somebody I would recommend you guys work with. So we will check him out right now. Just to give a little bit of last bit of information, I am your host, Nonsense, aka Dork Genius, aka Chris Nonsense, aka your mama's favorite dork, aka your dork for hire, aka El Dorky Corbon, aka Dorquiso Quince, aka yeah, I didn't know what it is, man. They're currently in between recording at the studio, and then afterwards I'ma turn up here for a bit, then in the AM. That's what's up, man. Listen, we love when you guys tap in while you are at the studio, you know, because that means whatever we get in are potentially freshly squeezed, and you know, the creation process, even going to the studio. Hold on. We know, right? My dog, appreciate you going to the studio and everything, man. Let's go ahead and get these in. We'll take care of you. Foist up, man. Listen, goddamn, man. Let's see. Okay.
I just need you to. Can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need them. PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clowning. You wanna stay down there?
What up, Kyle? Let's see. Let's put your 2 songs, Skip and Dirty B. You can tell us about these records. You know, anything you want us to perceive. The first one is Bump This, I believe. Let me see, are both of them waves? Let's see if this will allow me to grab it quicker, if I have to play it via the thing. Let's close this. I'll close this for now as well.
I will close this for now as well. I will close this for...
Let me stop all of that. I guess I'll just play it from here. Let's see how this does. Alright. Bump This, Dirty B. That's 2 R's.
Bump this. Play this in your ride.
What up, Danny?
Play this for your enemies, loved ones, and your dumb friends. Bump this. Stacking drug money in abundance, loading your gun clips. Trust me, this is a must get. Stay in stock with the heaters ready when winter comes. We'll buy bigger ones till we got insufficient funds. Get your guns, I hope every one of you God fear. It's not clear how the top tier even got here. But me and my peers blast off like a javelin. How these rappers think they can battle me's baffling. Half of these challengers don't even know what practice is. I can see through they mask, I grip Hamilton. I've been sitting patient, honestly I'm sick of waiting. I'm taking incineration under consideration. For bigger wages, Dirty beat down to get kinda reckless. File the methods when I hit the block, cue the pyrotechnics. I've detected bitch sending my filing forces. Quick to turn the crib into a house of 1,000 corpses. I promise to bring the flavor that y'all know. Until the beard on my jawbone long as a garden lawn gnome. Bump this. Play this in your ride when you dump it. Play this for your enemies, loved ones, and your dumb friends. Bump this. Stacking drug money in abundance, loading your gun clips. Trust me, this is a must get. Bump this. Play this in your ride when you dump it. Play this for your enemies, loved ones, and your dumb friends. Bump this. Stacking drug money in abundance, loading your gun clips. Trust me, this is a must get. Shimmy my shocked when your girl mentioned the bigger picture. If your mom's not free, I'm sticking it in your sister. Dig her guts out and hit her liver. You know my dick is bigger. I could put a midget on that shit and spin her. Unless it's money, yo, that drama don't mean shit to me. So bring your infantry with you, cause we a different breed. We hit the street, showing everybody your squad weak. I'm taking everybody out like a smart treat. Your line's weak, what you dropping, cousin? You know you rhyme for nothing. Rappers like you, a dime a dozen. I'm talking like I'm signed to something, but I'll crush them badly. I'm like your uncle's sex life, I'm about to up the ante. The day you ever come attack my warriors, you'll need numbers like everyone in California, maybe half of Florida. Compared to the tribe, you're not as lethal. You'll never hear it when they coming, cause Jay's silent like jalapeno. Bump this. Play this in your ride when you dump it. Play this for your enemies, loved ones, and your dumb friends. Bump this. Stacking drug money in abundance, loading your gun clips. Trust me, this is a must get. Bump this. Play this in your ride when you dump it. Play this for your enemies, loved ones, and your dumb friends. Bump this. Stacking drug money in abundance, loading your gun clips. Trust me, this is a must get. Bump this. Play this in your ride when you dump it. Play this for your enemies, loved ones, and your dumb friends. Bump this. Stacking drug money in abundance, loading your gun clips. Trust me, this is a must get. Bump this.
Man. The way that I always like to describe Dirty B, right? Is that often with him, he's professional enough to basically just give us the experience of listening to and enjoying the song, right? And in between that, right? And I guess the difference between, you know, most artists, sometimes we're still trying to figure out what we want to do to the records. There are other things that can be added. But when you basically try to get your records to that, you know, 100%, you know, mix is done, things have a clarity to it, the bars and everything is there, you have layers within a chorus, potentially harmonization, or, you know, like when there's nothing that we really want to change and we can just kind of enjoy the song. And with him, the reason why I'm even mentioning it is because he's been consistent with that since he has first into the show. I don't think there's ever a record where I said, go back in, fix this, do that. It could use a thing here. If anything, it would probably be any record that may have been a little bit shorter and just wanting more song because it's dope. And that's always a great thing for any artist. You know, people should want more. And if you are ever capable of, you know, give them more. That's at least 2 to 3 verses on any given song. If it doesn't feel like it's overstaying its welcome. And I always remind artists that a third verse on any record only ever needs to be 8 bars. All right. So it's not even a lot of work, right? The first verse to any song for most artists, you're just warming up. You're trying to figure out truly what you want the record to be. And then by that second verse, you have that first verse and the chorus to really, okay, I can pull inspiration from that. I got to top what I just did in that first verse, right? So you have the opportunity to elevate a little bit more, and then you know what the song in general, like what you kind of want it to be about. So your second verse can be better, and then that third verse kind of tops it off. A little bit of a, okay, this is just a reminder of what I was talking about, you know, in the first 2, or giving you more bars within. And Dirty B is also a bar for bar centric artist, man. I love that I always get to describe him as that, because that means, like, if I say you are bar centric, bar for bar centric, you know what I'm saying, more or less, that means you are someone who cares about every bar. Every line is potentially a metaphor, and not just you're just saying anything and people are mostly listening to how you flow to a record and the vibe that the record is giving off. You know, you want to give us the full package so that you become an artist that is a part of the conversation, right? The artists that eventually, when they get there and they get that recognition, and I feel like you definitely will get that appreciation. The further you go, you're gonna get that same appreciation that a immortal technique, that a pun, you know, any of the artists that you yourself look up to, that has cared just as much about the culture, about the bars, those artists are going to appreciate you as well. Like, I don't have any complaints. I appreciate what you did there. Production was nice as well. I like that. You know what I'm saying? What is it? A violin, potentially cello on the chorus as well. That was a nice touch right there. And again, those layers, when we get into choruses, I think it adds an anthem like feel, right, for the audience to be able to tap in and say that part when you're doing the other aspects of the chorus. Now, of course, with the production as well, you had a piano, I believe, in there for the sample, right? And I simply always remind artists to think about eventually putting together like tiny desk performances of any of your songs. Like, primarily when we've seen at least a tiny desk from the bigger artists, they kind of, all right, let me play some of my chosen, you know, what I decide to play as the classics, you know, like some of the records that they would do in a verses, right? For you guys, even though you are independent and you have tons of music, right? Like, he sent me potentially what he had been working on, like in full, and that's not even half of what he sent me just when he had first started coming to the show, right? So he has a lot of records that every one of them I'd be like, you could do that, you could do that, you could do that, you could do that, you could do that. Like, it doesn't matter. You could just put a whole series together, part 1, part 2, part 3. It's up to you. And I think you would change the element of those in a certain way, and it doesn't have to be hits, but I feel like most of your records can fit that. So keep up that consistency. Get a pianist, have them on the keys, you know what I'm saying, doing that. And where they go? What up, Quest? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then what do you say? And then let me go up a little bit, see what you were saying over here. Oh, and let me pull up our TikTok on this side. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Give me a second as I multitask. Hold on. Okay. Just bringing that up there. Appreciate the likes, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the gifts as well. As well. And then, as we proceed. All right. So at the start, he had said currently in between recordings at the studio. Afterwards, he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, turn up for a bit and in the AM, you know what I'm saying, don't know yet, right? That's just, you know, what he's chilling. And then he said that in terms of the songs, both are from an upcoming project, Blackout. And everyone getting smoked, even people who ain't know they getting it, man. Like, listen, that as an MC, that it's almost every bar, right? You could have one specific person in your head, but it relates to every artist who is very much like who you're talking about, man. Listen, the line that stuck out on that record as well, man, the sticking the midget on it and twisting it around like that line, you know, really had it and animated this to it or whatnot. Like, you gotta start doing like videos to each one of these, right? And we're a little bit of there's a lot of pressure on artists like you and me because the shit that we say, I think people want to see it visually on screen. And so trying to see how we can bring those aspects to life, like that is basically the pressure that we have. Cinematic as well. I told him that, you know, his namesake speaks for the music that he makes, and he has to make something very cinematic especially because of the type of beats that he chooses to get on. Let me see. And you said I want to entertain, and then make one think one fair. The power of the pen. You know what I'm saying? I 100% agree. And can't wait for the new project to hit interwebs. It's gonna be fun. Listen, if you wanna do a little bit of an album, album review / interview kind of situation, right? You seen what we can do when we get into those. We did a specific album review for Cinematic, but when it came to like C-Losta, Drex, and Record Child, I think Rec played some from the album, and then others that were like, features, different things that he did with other artists, one with his son. Whether you want to do things on random songs, show records from the tribe, you know what I mean? Like there's many choices, but if you want to do an album review on the show and come on and talk about each song and stuff like that, we can do those. Somewhere without quest. And what you say? Yeah, send in the songs thing. I think I need to send in a rap tonight. Listen, man, it's up to you. It is up to you, man. It's always about what you want to show us, right? Sometimes you change the vibe in a good way, depending on what it is, and give people a little bit of a different taste. So it's dope either way, right? I like the freedom that we do have with our shows to let you guys have the opportunity to do that, right? We can go from literally this to country within one artist and song, and then dubstep the next, and then trap the next. Like it's dope, just the freedom that we have. So I appreciate it. So I'm totally down. Yeah, let me know. Okay, let's play his second song of the 2-song back-to-back submission. Also, I'll put you on the giveaway wheel. Anytime you guys send a skip or the $5 fee, we'll go ahead and put your names on that. And of course, we spin every 25 on the show, so you guys have opportunities with each wheel to win something, and we reset it each thing to a different world. Ooh, another piano. Imagine this one. Imagine this, right?
Who's the best to make them irrelevant after plenty of rappers under my level? I'm just setting the standards. Don't be mad at like the murder shit, cause for the cash swap, you gon' see the mask drop like turbulence. The dirty kid about to lose his mind. You seek a suicide, fucking with me, come in the suit and tie. I like to get super high and grab the mic and take a rapper's life from him like when a natural disaster strikes. He said let's end the beef and talk instead, but now his jaw missing like he's auditioning for The Walking Dead. I only smoke exotic meds, so if you brought the chronic, I'll roll a blunt as long as a Bob Marley dread. It's lights out, I hope you know that, bitches. I'm making throwbacks, you better take some Kodak pictures. My fight style quite wild, got a dope ass rhythm. I'm iced out, my cold shoulder make a snowman shiver. Who's your top 3? If it's not me, then I don't trust your opinion. I tell them Godspeed. I got blow, I got weed. What do y'all need? You want a meeting with death to be your proxy? Who's your top 3? If it's not me, then I don't trust your opinion. I tell them Godspeed. I got blow, I got weed. What do y'all need? You want a meeting with death to be your proxy? To get the Lambo money, you go commando. The block was hot, we sold rocks as big as hands. So chop 'em with the blade. This one I picked up from Hanzo. You ain't that dope, I'm like hot boxing but crack smoke. Every line is genocide in this rhyme book. Bars equivalent to being hit with the right hook. Every line matters, I hit them with 9s, clap them with rounds to hit them harder than the Boston linebacker. Your life only lasted for 9 chapters, now you're dead, wishing you could rewind that time backwards. Your temperature hasn't risen, you in the prime spot, mine's hot, every rhyme punching you like a time clock. I don't got a reason, I don't need one, but if I told you what I did, you would not believe me. Let's just say I left my ops defeated, obsolete, they body bleeding. If they alive, then they got it easy. Who's your top 3? If it's not me, then I don't trust your opinion and tell them Godspeed. I got dope, I got weed, what do y'all need? You want a meeting with death to be your proxy? Who's your top 3? If it's not me, then I don't trust your opinion and tell them Godspeed. I got blow, I got weed, what do y'all need? You want a meeting with death to be your proxy? Choosing to go against me is a suicidal path. Soon as the iron clap, I give them a spinal tap. There ain't enough rivals left to start a title match. The final flash, hit them, they didn't survive the blast. When I attack, they already too late to fire back. If all you want's a quick death, then I'll provide you that. I'm the sickest, it's official. Where we from? 4 fingers up and 2 twisted in the middle. Throw it up, cause what he loved became a vocation. Soon as the bass hit, I'm about to cave the whole stage in. What you aiming for, shady? Nah, but we from the same place, it's a dangerous location. Radio stations never play me, but that's fine. They probably forgot about the body count last time. The Smith & Wesson finna bless him, get them baptized. All you hear is beep, 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 and flatline. Who's your top 3? If it's not me, then I don't trust your opinion until them Godspeed. I got blow, I got weed, what do y'all need? You want a meeting with death to be your proxy? Who's your top 3? If it's not me, then I don't trust your opinion until them Godspeed. I got blow, I got weed, what do y'all need? You want a meeting with death to be your proxy?
Try to turn the flap up a little bit. Man. So, I think you also favor that kind of just like the dark piano kind of elements when it comes to production, right? It just allows you to tell a story within the context of, you know, the environment that you have, right? And for you being able to kind of mix that with actual bars is always something proper. And it feels like, you know, you are always hungry. As Rex said yesterday, right? You definitely are a beast, a force to be reckoned with. And you're the perfect example of when I usually tell an artist. By the way, you have a 2-song back-to-back in your pocket as well that you won on yesterday's stream or whatnot, when we had went in spin the wheel at the end. So you can send another 2 if you want. But we you're the perfect example of when I tell an artist to like make sure every song that you make is something that you'd be comfortable with just anybody popping up and you know, listening to and checking out, right? Meaning never half-ass any verse, any aspect of a song, because if you tell somebody that you rap and it's just a chance where all you are able to do is tell them, oh yeah, my name's Dirty B, go check out my stuff on Spotify or whatnot, and if they go and then it goes to a random song, for certain people the wrong song doesn't get them enough to make them want to go and you know, check out more or you know, learn more about you, go see if you have videos and all those different things. And it's really the ones where we're just not doing enough, and we're not really trying to impress them that much, right? But you know, you all know that there's been those scenarios where if you didn't necessarily do the best job on a certain record, and let's say they press play and it goes to that one song, right, and you for whatever reason you still decided to put it on all platforms or whatever it is, like you just never want to have to say, nah, go to the next one, like nah, like no, play, you should never have to tell them to play anything specific, right? Granted, like everybody likes something different, so you may have an idea of what they may grasp to a little bit more, yes, but you just want to be comfortable with everything, the quality, just what you do overall as an artist on the record to bring it to life. And that's what I hear with every song. For him, it's trying to see if he can keep up that consistency. And I will be the first to let you guys know when that happens. Like, that's what I like. And you know, you're not the first artist to really be able to do that. Like, if we were gonna put a verses together, man, like, my God, it would be the hardest thing to judge if I pull some of the artists in that back-to-back fashion. That's why, like, man, when we get to the battles and different things like that, man, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. Anyways, good job on that. And they both have that piano aspect, so it's almost trying to put them against each other is...
That's unfair.
And then what'd you say? And dope, I'll send another two right quick. Yeah, I was talking to the Dirty B. I was talking to Dirty B. Matter of fact, you don't worry me, man. You know what? I don't even really think that I'm hurrying, but
you what?
All right. And then we have two possible different skips. One from West, and then one from. Before we throw those other ones from Dirty. Let's see. Danny, you said you sent one, but did you actually send the email for yours? And then Quest, you didn't send your VIP? Like, even though I have it, you should still send it officially. 'Cause I'm very picky. Very picky. Hold on. Let me garner that. And we said, yes, it sent, but these dark, they're for Omen in October 16. That's what's up. And then everyone, but let me see this joking if you're talking to me. How do I send it? You just... So if it's something that I have, like that, you know, I have in the cusp or whatnot, you always just literally send it like an email, and in the subject line and description just say what you want me to play. And if it's something I don't have, then obviously you need to make sure that you send that file or link or anything like that with it. And then we can get into it in that way. Let me forget what's happening. Let me forget what's happening. Well, but neither of you have sent yours yet, so I will throw in another two slibs from Dirty B. And you said that you mean the music? Yeah, because you said you were trying to send the VIP for it. And then Danny Ray, I have to see what she was trying to do. But let's go ahead. And this is one of the skips that Dirty B won. Hold on, let me plop that button again.
Let me plop that button again.
I just need you to. Can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need a PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in 'cause I stay clowning. You wanna stay down then?
Oh yeah, this one you won, so we
One.
Okay, this one is most high. This one is most high. What? You said these two are a little bit darker.
In the wastelands, there's barely a man alive, where the ash rains down from the blackened sky. I've expanded my reach and now my army grows. Out of every wizard, my influence is the farthest known. When they speak of my name, it's not a reverence. For centuries, men have tried with every weapon. only to learn that I'm a force to be reckoned with. One wave of my hand, I bring a cloud full of pestilence. If you survive the violence and devastation, deeper within this chamber with the heart full of trepidation, you would obtain the knowledge of something that's been forever waiting, with the throne decorated and warriors that never made it. What you will witness is a transformation from a man to ancient beast, black creation. Animate a corpse through my black magic training, fascinated with the way the spells activated. In the cosmos, I'm the most high, only communicate through the gateways of the old gods. I am the vessel of their presence on earth, with their malevolent intentions I've been spreading this curse. In the cosmos, I'm the most high, only communicate through the gateways of the old gods. I am the vessel of their presence on earth, with their malevolent intentions I've been spreading this curse. It's grin fiendish, sacrifice of the priestess. In a sleepless trance, I dance seamless. Black wings spread from his back, his facial features morph into a demon. Snakes slither beneath him. I paint plasma pictures of sane laughter. Chuckle the while I'm covered in guts and gray matter. Where the flames gather, nothing the bodies remain after. Since the dawn of man, nothing I've hunted, evade, capture. Communicating through dreams when I be sleeping. Deep in your head, you hear the voice when it creeps in. Summoning my presence through the sigil when it's inked in. Feasting on the flesh of my enemies with the chieftain. Abomination, you know I'm the one that's torturing. Violent signs of war with the entourage of sorcerers. Monster from the vortex, speaking from the black abyss. Deep in the labyrinth, practicing his black magic tricks. In the cosmos, I'm the most high, only communicate through the gateways of the old gods. I am the vessel of their presence on earth.
Appreciate the full song structures, man.
In the cosmos, I'm the most high, only communicate through the gateways of the old gods. I am the vessel of their presence on earth, with their malevolent intentions I've been spreading this curse. I turn your darkest fantasies into reality. You lift you off your feet with a spell that defies gravity. And now your chance of surviving declines rapidly, rearranging anatomies, leaving an empty cavity. Compatible with the shadows, I'm where the evil roams. Crucifixes and he told him, I don't believe in those. One of the Grim Reaper's foes, I'm here to feast on souls. For skin infections and a necklace made of fetus bones. Repeating quotes, he spoke in a dead language, broken in 10 places and hoping the death takes him in. Your final words will be an incantation while you imprisoned in chains in a pitch black basement. Only soaked in the blood of a virgin goat. Can you see any of the words written on the page of the verse he wrote? Emerge and smoke and disappear just as ominous. You awaken the beast and now it's time to face the consequence. In the cosmos, I'm the most high, only communicate through the gateways of the old gods. I am the vessel of their presence on earth, with their malevolent intentions I've been spreading this curse. In the cosmos, I'm the most high, only communicate through the gateways of the old gods. I am the vessel of their presence on earth, with their malevolent intentions I've been spreading this curse.
Dirty B, Dirty B, Dirty B. Gives us a full song structure again, man. I always love to point out and appreciate the aspect of an artist not just rushing in and out of a song. Again, I do get short form content. I get those aspects, but I always tell you guys, you could do so much more with one song that has at least 3 verses, because you can take any 15-second to 30-second section of that song and then use it as content over time so that your audience doesn't get bored. Like for the ones that have already seen a certain piece of content with that same portion, you know, you want to be able to give them more of it, as opposed to feeling like, well, they've already heard this, now let me move on. Like, no, you got 3 verses now, right? So and it shows an artist's willingness to work. It allows someone to spend enough time with you to truly see what you can do, to see your consistency with bars throughout. And if it's the only song that they hear when they're tapping in, again, they get a really good view of you. And you know, a lot of these we'd still get in there and run back because there's you know, the dopeness. Plus, you of course are able to get in there and do choruses as well. And I was asking if you had produced these, because usually you do. And I always just want to, make sure that we're keeping the consistency with that, because if you make a certain dope beat, if any artists want to work with you, they know what you are capable of. So always let people know what you have a part in completion. That same concept goes for AI artists and records and stuff. Like, let people know exactly what you actually do, so they can really pull from that. If anybody kind of wants to pull you guys into the studio and sort of play off ideas and stuff, it helps with that. He said, I don't know. He said, I don't got a kid, but do I? He said, I do. I don't know. And I better sleep the other night, man. Listen, I know what you say. And you got a clean sound there. Any questions saying? Yeah. And then what'd you say? So it's coming out October. He said, I was not prepared last Halloween, so I'm bringing them a record out for the month. How many months we got until? Because like with you work pretty quick, right? I mean, shoot, you actually. Now, when you say record, because when we say that, we could be talking about just a specific song, just a song as a record, or we can be talking about a whole album project, right? And I've always loved still referring to that. So that just to clarify when you say that. And man, like, for me, it's been so long since I've hit them as well with like an actual like Halloween based project. Eat Sleep Kill Zombies I did drop like that the week of Halloween, and then that's why that one was themed specifically to that. And I have like the Resident Evil kind of themed saying record on that. And Zombies Ate My Neighbors on that one. Hold on, now I gotta check, man. Now I gotta check, man. People show me respect, and people don't even know if they ever want to neglect one. Okay, and then let me see, and I'll check real quick. Danny Ray, I'll let you know. And no more Mr. Nice Guy. Let's see what this one is. Right there. Let me see if there's anything that you could potentially add. Sometimes a little bit of an effect on your vocal to make it sound like a monster kind of thing.
Death in the air. If you ever bet it was lair, tell your men to prepare. I've been honing my methods. You get a dose of this venom. The most hideous creature, they only know him through legend. Load up a weapon. Scientists devoted with methods to clone replicas inferior with stolen genetics. You should have known it's pathetic to go against them. It won't suffice. Cold as ice, the feeling you get when you alone at night. The poltergeist in the attic creaking the floorboards. This isn't horrorcore, it's music from Mordor. You hear the orcs roar and sharpen their short swords. Why you dying so quickly? You're such a poor sport. More gore than the rotten.com page reporting back from hell to bring you another hot take. Nocturnal, a specimen of a god race. My name unidentified in the enclave. High praise, divine rays, but non-gays. Exotic design blades, I'm bringing you Pompeii. My spies trading information on the blockchain. All I need's a dark melody over the Steinway. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What he's writing will frighten you and make a titan look bite-sized. When you see the gibbous moon fill the night sky, it's the reign of the wizard, this is the right time. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What he's writing will frighten you and make a titan look bite-sized. When you see the gibbous moon fill the night sky, it's the reign of the wizard, this is the right time. The imposter disguised as a man, but a monster with teeth like daggers, but even sharper. I'm in the darkness, plotting another gore fest. I won't stop until there's no cerebral in your cortex. I'm the reason that the night goes bump like Jason. I carry your blade just like Michael does. I don't wait till you weak, I'm taking advantage now. Contact them on the Ouija board and blow the candles out. I'm the thought that keeps echoing in your daydreams. Go ahead and try to pray, but it's not gonna change things. The great dreamer Cthulhu calls to be nightly. Truly you'll love the sight of blood and guts, it excites me. I'm in the shadows behind you when you leave in the basement. I'm the alien at the base that's breaching containment. He is awakened and his reign has begun. I am the shadow so dark I left a shade on the sun. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What he's writing will frighten you and make a titan look bite-sized. When you see the gibbous moon fill the night sky, it's the reign of the wizard, this is the right time. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What he's writing will frighten you and make a titan look bite-sized. When you see the gibbous moon fill the night sky, it's the reign of the wizard, this is the right time. I'm the man in the black hood with the axe raised. The final image in your vision on your last day. Never before this have you ever seen torture. I'll eat your sensory organs and where your memory stored it. Penetrating enemy fortress, I truly seldom need it. Even in hell when I'm seen and welcomed by the elder demons. If you develop weakness, I'll fold you at once. Collapse both of your lungs and turn your bones into crumbs. Studious scholar and suicidal enthusiast. Luminous glowing mutant consuming humans for nutrients. No accolades exaggerated, he can slash your face off with the massive blade and wear it to the masquerade. I am extermination to any organic race. Vanish like a phantom shade cracking in a placid lake. Pure terror, I come from a supernatural place. Grab the cage bars and bend them into metallic braids. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What he's writing will frighten you and make a titan look bite-sized. When you see the gibbous moon fill the night sky, it's the reign of the wizard, this is the right time. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What he's writing will frighten you and make a titan look bite-sized. When you see the gibbous moon fill the night sky, it's the reign of the wizard, this is the right time.
So I feel like for sure, man, all you need at this point, right? And please do not forget about other songs that you've made, like Baba Yaga, or hold on, let's go into the thing. Hold on. Baba Yaga, the clock, and Untouchable, Fuck It Up, Lavish Life, Warriors Thrive, Solution, Behind the Scenes, The Mantra, Get Fucked. Like, we could play the snippets of all of those, right, as we usually do when we talk about these. But I want you to know how important it is that all of these records, right, if you came across the show today and I didn't know who you were, haven't heard you, I would still feel the same way of like I hear the appreciation for the culture, the bars, and it's not anything that is at least in my eyes too complicated for the person that isn't always looking for lyricism. I feel like they'd appreciate everything that you do, the production, overall sound of each record, and you always having a bar. As just, I know there are certain artists who get into a mode of just saying whatever, and for those that only care about just the vibe and that's it, and you don't think your words are important, man, like you want to know what your legacy is going to be. When people talk about you as an artist, what are they going to say? What are they going to mention? What do they always say when you into the building and send certain records? Even before we start playing Dirty B, I'm often able to go in there and talk about the aspect of bars that he's able to get in. Hey, babe, come on, man. Hey, babe, stop it. Come here. Bring her over here. Silly dog. Silly dog, guy. Silly. But overall, she's barking at somebody outside the window. No, don't put her down. Bring her over here. Bring her over here. Pick her up and then hand her to me is what I'm saying. Come on. Cause what is she doing, man? Come here. Don't bark at people outside, okay? Sit right here. Chill out, relax, you know what I mean? But so that consistency, I think, is always going to be important. And for him, it's knowing that every line we're gonna get something we can come back to, call back to, kind of picture. He's definitely a reference-heavy artist that I love, and I almost think you should put together. I think you should put together, if in my honest, humble opinion, some kind of service where if people wanted to request you make a certain record theme to that thing, that you do that, right? These days, certain people will go to AI for that sort of thing, but I want them to know that they have artists out there that are far better, far much more talented, and it's a real person, right? Because I've heard your full-on themed records to many entities, you know, and they're always impressive. And you know, I think that, like, you probably, I don't know if you would categorize yourself within a certain section of nerdcore hip-hop, but you are able to get into those lanes, right? And we're cut from that cloth of potentially being able to make a full album theme to Transformers, to Rick and Morty, to Walking Dead, like whatever it is, like we love that kind of stuff. So you said I would totally do that, and especially if it's something I fuck with, right? Full album. Certain artists are like one line and that's it. But like we could go in and like let's make sure that we get the details, you know, proper and you know, kill it. So I just want people to throw a cipher on my birthday every year when I'm gone and off the earth or whatnot. You see that? What he cares about, shout out to Smokey Bear, what up? What he cares about most is that the culture is still healthy, that artists still care about how they rap and what they say, and celebrate. Like that's what cyphers usually are. It's a celebration of just really getting in there and trying to have the best bars, you know, a friendly competition, and just like let's see who's dope out there. And you know, like you probably need to be one of those artists like Pac was, in terms of making so much music that even after you're gone, there's still plenty to come out and release. And you know, like I think everyone could benefit from that, but you got to be able to put in that same amount of love and work to between now and then. Let me see what else said. So you said I don't. Okay, you were saying that, and then yes sir, like how people do for posterity, and then the ones that knew him and throw a battle. Nova S, and it's so entertaining, and it brings tears to my eyes every time. That's what's up. Now I just want people to have, you know, some cipher and be like, Dirty would have fucked with that bar, right? Exactly, man. What did you went all the way up there? You said read my message. I see you, the last thing I saw you say in the chat was you're welcome, big dog. So when you say message, you gotta, if you sent me a text, I'm probably not gonna get it because I'm using that phone for TikTok right now. So you gotta excuse me, y'all. Let me see what we got. Unless you were saying to read the email. You sent me back the box link. Let me see. All right. So we have the VIP from Quest. Let me see. Let me see where I need to change the name of.
This is the story by the guy named Chris who makes beats. Don't believe me, homie, I made this. I'm on Twitch. What's the recipe for high-grade clips? I like Sprite when I got that cherry limeade mix. I'm mighty morphin' like a tiny orphan or a whiny dork. So get behind me, Portland. With high endorphins, better hide your cordless as I slide this sword into your eyes. As I slide this sword into your eyes, you're boring.
And he said, no, that was it. It was just the thanks, big dog. Okay. Let me see. Okay. And then, yeah, I was thinking about turning up the certain aspects of the chorus as well. So I'll go back in tonight and make sure I do that. Where is the record? There's banger and no styling. Okay, let's drag on. He's been trying to compliment dude for a few times. Oh, he can see you. He can see every word that you say or whatnot. Let me see everything you said. He said you got a dope, clean sound, Dirty. You said dope. Let's see. And he sounds clean. Let's see. Yeah. So you're in there. And Dirty B, can you see Quest's comments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Detroit. You know, all right, so let's go ahead. It's the 10 Dork Commandments.
Hey, yo, my big cats. Wildin' on 'em, styling on 'em. LA. Wildin' on 'em, styling on 'em. New York City, too. Wildin' on 'em, Atlanta. Yeah, styling on 'em, too. My big
What up, Don Sean?
Wildin' on 'em. Texas. Yeah, styling on 'em. New Orleans. Yeah, wildin' on 'em, too. Yeah, wildin' on 'em, too. This is for my bangers and my slap addicts. I took a little break, but now I'm back at it. They been fiending for a fix of that slap dog. Foaming out the mouth, homie, back off. Toast to the best, I'm a local celeb. I want the Caitlin Clark back, go global instead. Gas pedal all the way down, bruh. 100 miles like a motherfucking outlaw. Hey, all I wanna see is better days. A sea of people screaming my name, Coachella stage. Been through hot summers in Cali, vacation to Maui. Tell me how we still got clowns that doubt me. Getting love all over, man, they feeling me in Texas. New York City, LA, I'm getting their attention. I'm trying to die legend, homie, remember the name. I'm impatient for the glamour and the glitz and fame. Hey, yo, my fake cats. Wildin' on 'em, styling on 'em. LA. Wildin' on 'em, styling on 'em. New York City, too. Yeah, wildin' on 'em, Atlanta. Yeah, styling on 'em, too. My fake cats. Wildin' on 'em, Texas. Yeah, styling on 'em. New Orleans. Yeah, wildin' on 'em, too. Yeah, wildin' on 'em, too. I got them dirty, rotten scoundrel, murderous raps. Rockfoot 5K, shake the screws out of convertible laps. Riding dirty front, your mama crib, 2 birds in the back. When I flip a U-turn, return to the Mac. I'm a pro like Kobe, cold like Snowby. Pull me out and Oakland, I'm a ghost ride, homie. See, this is Turk talking at its finest. Me and my bitch about to start Bonnie and Clyde. How I do this, here's a big mystery. Kinda like who shot Kennedy, you enemy, no friend of me. Trying to upset my legacy, praying to see the end of me. Wanting to end ahead of me, no energy to play with you much. I'm full pedigree. This one right here is one of them ones. They feel it in the streets and they bop it in the club. I'm out here by the water in the bay. You heard me? If you listen close enough, hear switches from curve. I got my fake cats. Wildin' on 'em, styling on 'em. LA.
I got you, Reagan.
New York City, too. Wildin' on 'em, Atlanta. Yeah,
an island on a cruise, or when I'm up in the pool, I'm a MacGyver with the tools. We can battle any game you want, and I ain't gonna lose. Yo, I'm so big that Ant-Man be climbing on my shoes when in giant man size, and I'm trying not to move so we don't fall. I'ma hit a spider with some ooze from a ghost jar so I can see what Spider-Man would do. That's from Ghostbusters too. It don't matter where I'm at. People compliment my merch when I'm way across the map. Every day I toss a rapper to another awesome track. Watching Big Bang Theory, are they bringing Blossom back? People running around the venue like somebody saw a rat. Can somebody tell General Akbar this not a trap? I'm a dork, not a nerd. Please nobody call me that. Quest came up with this anthem. Everybody talking smack cause we
Wildin' on 'em, styling on 'em. Wildin' on 'em, styling on 'em. New York City, yeah, wildin' on 'em, Atlanta, yeah, styling on 'em too. My Bay Cats, wildin' on 'em, Texas, yeah, styling on 'em, New Orleans, yeah, wildin' on 'em too. Yeah, wildin' on 'em too.
I even look at the time, you know what I'm saying? It's now 3, or almost like 4 minutes, you know what I'm saying, exactly. So we get a good amount of time within there. And I would say this, right? You have two, at least the two ones that I've done with you. You have two kind of different styles that you will work with, right? The ones that I've been on you with are more anthem centric with how you do it. It's not necessarily the more club or party. I don't want to say club centric, but party centric for the other ones, right? Which is very specific. I think there are different environments that certain music is very well in. This is almost like stadium esque, and you know, it's a decent callback with the overall production. Something that we can do a remix to as well. Maybe I like try to do a different beat for it, you know what I'm saying? Give us something alternatively to work with. What up, Liquid? What up, Liquid?
Howdy.
You know what I'm saying? What's good? Let me know when and if you wanted to do the interview and stuff like that. It'll be a freaking dope. Vera was freaking good. 100 on that. Emily said, Dorky the King. Listen. You know, you guys are always the inspiration for me to do whatever I decide to do on a song of yours. And you know, what was an honor to get on that with you. Just, you know, keep your consistency and try to make those different lanes. You know, the videos are the other things that you know, we just gotta really figure out those ways to bring things into fruition. But it could be fun, man. And yeah, there's probably just one more thing that I want to go in there and do, and then we'll sort of like finalize that one, and you know, we'll try to see what's up there. But you did a good job with that, and I see you really testing and training. Hold on, we got a skip over here right quick on our from our narrow side. Let me go ahead and pull that in. Hold on. Reaganomics with Love Thy Enemy, and this one is on the Spotify platform. Take this in the chat. What up, Rego?
That's the sweetest thing she ever did. Next time, make it deeper. Predict what I please. Love thy enemy. Luckily, it's me. Love thy enemy. The good book said, what the tax man often and give them bread. I kiss the gal who keep my car if I could find her keys. Love thy enemy.
What up, Rob?
Luckily, it's me. Paul says I'm a genius. strike before they cut pay.
What up, Jupiter?
Says don't take it personal.
K, what's good?
Just a modern way. I said bless your little heart. Thanks for misery. Love thy enemy. Love the leads me. Love thy enemy.
Would y'all have echoed that? Love the leads
me. Wave to neighbors. Even those he was. Forgiveness is a paycheck. Many work for free. Love thy enemy. Love the leads me.
I see you as well, Jupiter.
Hard to submit to those you could. I'm alive naturally. But they're the only ones who keep on right back to me. Love thy enemy. It's a specialty. Roll one with Judas, long as he buys 3. Make
Like
you
Rolling Stones meets the Beatles, bro.
Laugh at the decree. Love thy enemy. Love the leads me.
Sorry. Love thy enemy. Sorry. Again. This one right here, a little bit of a classic, right? I believe you sent me the album that accompanied that record, you know what I'm saying, of many, and I've always appreciated the same thing about you, right? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was another record that we got to play of yours yesterday during a Record Child's interview, and he was familiar with your stuff as well, and we, you know, just agreed that you have that old soul sound that you're able to encapsulate, and there's almost this like essences of, you know, a little bit Beatles, a little bit Rolling Stones, a little bit certain early R&B groups, and you know, just essences of an earlier style of music, right? You have the freedom to go in so many directions with these sounds and these genres. Now, I am curious as well. So when you perform live something like this, do you go with the instrumental per se, or do you prefer to perform live with a band and stuff like that? Is that something that you have access to? Because that's always going to be the best way to truly promote and put out your record, and to really let it shine. Like when you're trying to entertain, I'll say it's like that. It's two different situations. When you are just rapping to an instrumental, you are basically selling and trying to market yourself to the people and then hoping that they're gonna like it. When you have a band, you're giving them an experience, because not everybody has even been to certain live performances, but potentially has been at a place where someone was performing live, and so they know that feel of just how music can move. I mean, even at something like Knott's Berry Farm and stuff, right? They'll have like bands playing. Disneyland will always have certain people. There's just something different about live music, and knowing that everyone there, especially like an orchestra, their collective knowledge and talent is what brings it to life. And so something hits a little bit different if basically it's only the instrumental, you know. There's less people on stage, there's less people, doesn't necessarily show that you're not as supported, but I do feel like it shows that you believe in yourself, either by investing in hiring musicians, or others believe in you and the collectiveness of what they're able to pull together. Like Dave Matthews Band has been together for years, right? And it's a whole situation, right? They got somebody for any instrument that you can think of. So not bad there, man. What do you guys think about that? Want to send in feedback is, of course, welcome as we proceed. Your name. And then Spurt with beep beep boo boo. What's up? What's up? You said groovy vibe, Temptations vibe. Yeah, there we go. It said hit. Rob Murphy had said, let's see. Yeah, Danny Ray said dope. That's why I'm damn, man. You know, so me and Ergonomics also have a collab that will eventually be something that you guys hear, that I appreciate I was able to be part of as well. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and put in Jupiter. Yo, Mr. Pupil, 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 yo, Let me stop it. Let me go here. Listen, that beatboxing thing is just a pure habit because I've been doing this since freaking like 2nd grade, bro. Just randomly breaking down into stuff. Could appreciate you. Nah, we appreciate you, sir. You know, like just know if you have something that people gravitate towards, you know, just every aspect of you bringing something to life is more value to them. So any live performance you're able to do of the song, any music videos, and don't forget about these situations where it doesn't always have to be you in the video, right? You've had a few situations where you've kind of done that, the sort of, you know, puppet kind of vid, the claymation or like toy figure, you know, kind of one or whatnot. But there's an aspect where I want you to get into like that director mode, right? Where you like how my mind goes into that one song specifically of yours. You know which one I'm talking about, the one where I've said it sounds like a song that would be coupled with a music video where the dog is just going around the neighborhood and everyone at every house feeds him something different, and this is a good summer day, everybody's outside, everybody feeds him something different, and then at the end of the video he's, you know, going home and you know, again, you can think of the full concept, right? What's the full story there? Why does he go out? Is he just a hungry dog? And then the video is collectively how cute he is, how everyone treats him. Everyone's completely different, but they all treat this dog the same. Like suddenly, like if they were fighting with somebody, they stop and then they show love to the dog. And, you know what I mean? There's something in everything that we can do to bring a vid to life. Give me a second. A little tiny nose, I can hear everything you got. You need this apple show. Let me see. All right, Jupiter with handle. I said it. I said it. I said it. I said it. Okay. What? Yeah. Oh, this like a Neptune's. Hey.
I said little demon in a dress. You in here dressed to impress. I wanna leave with you from the club to my bed. Who know these thoughts in my head? I wonder if you look this good when you down on your knees giving blessings. Do it feel real good when I have to do my thing, put it down. I hope doesn't make you feel. I'm beating your body with the steel. Flip it reverse and make a deal. We're going deep as we can go. I'm going hard as I can go. Put me to style sound like a plan though. Blow you away just like a fan yo. Giving you more than you can handle. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. love me. Can you handle? Love me, love me, love me. Can you handle? Love me, love me, love me. Can you handle? Let me take your breath. Let me take your breath. All good if you make a mess. Go ahead and make a mess. Said I gotta admit your curves are impressive. Thick, I know, waste all day. I couldn't turn this away, even if I wanted to. Your body bustin' on me like a stand. How you move it like that, I don't understand. You was frontin' on me at first. Now we as deep as we can go. Tell me, does that sound like a plan? Thinking your body like a pen. Honey, you got me like damn. But it ain't more than I can handle. Love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me. Handle me, handle. Love me, love me, handle me. Handle me, love me, handle me.
Everyone's thinking hot in the chat. There's a lot of thinking time, but you have to be active. I didn't know if it was gonna still be on me all of a sudden. Oh, that's gotta be like somebody. I think we all see the potential in this one. This is for sure one of those joints, like, man, production 100% feels and sounds like what we would get from if you were produced by Pharrell of the Neptunes, right? Pharrell Williams. And you know, even more because I've always likened you to the a section of what I would hear from a John B, maybe even like a Robin Thicke, right? And you have a consistency. Remember we talked about consistency, children, and how each artist has their thing that they are good at. They know what lane that they kind of want to be in, and we can kind of vouch for those things. So for Jupiter, without fail, each of the songs that he has sent has been a little bit of a vibe, right? Where if you remove all the drums and you just have the synths and other instruments there, that is something that you can, like, you know, put your feet up and kind of lay back to and feel dope, right? All of them have that. And then with the drums, it makes it a little bit more energetic and poppy, something that you can dance to and get up and you know, just kind of have a good time with. And that energy, like, there's still part of me that wonders if you should do the two versions to your song, right? Because but like, then for some, I don't know if it should be two versions of the song on the same song, right? Because the end sort of shows a little bit of that, right? Listen to how things feel. Right? We're over here dancing. And then when it gets in here, you can kind of chill, you can relax. When you love you know what I mean? So there's part of me that literally wants two versions of your song, either on the same record, like more add another section where the rest is just, you know, the instruments minus the drums, you going in and giving a potential, you know, another verse or something like that, or literally just the other version of the song where it's mainly that, because you can have sort of both worlds, where if people do want that more kind of energetic, let me get up, let's party, they can throw this version on. And then for the other one, quite literally, they have the same song, right? But they're able to relax, light an incense, put on some vibes. I think that's very unique. So it's up to you on how you decide to go in there, but I appreciate that. And hold on, let me see if I'm able to change this. I have to go to this one. Let me pick and see if I'm able to change this. Hold on, y'alls. All right, so you guys had, it was, who do we have on the wheel, right? We had Dirty B, Reaganomics, Jupiter. Just so people know what we're doing right now, every time we hit 25 in terms of skips, and you guys sending to the show, anyone's names that we have on that wheel, we will basically spin the giveaway wheel for you guys. So we had Dirty B, we had Reaganomics, we had Jupiter in terms of the paid skips. The other ones that we played were ones that the artist had won. Hold on, I'm just trying to super check and make sure that that's right. So if you guys send with the fee, you'll be able to get on each tier of wheel, right? So we're gonna spin this tier right now and see, can I shorten the time on this, because I forgot to redo that. This one doesn't need to go all super fast. 10 seconds at best. We'll do 9, and then let me resave that. Hey yo, let me resave that. Like, listen, there's a lot of freaking dope artists that'll behave whack. Okay, let's press the button real quick. Let's press the button. Where are you at? I gotta keep moving these, man. I need another stream deck, man. Really? No, press the other one.
I think I've taken too many drugs and I'm in another universe, and I was trying to get buzzed in the studio and do a verse, but now I'm seeing an image of Coolio on Jupiter. If I was in the hospital, I'd probably want to do the nurse. Out of all 80s movies, I'm watching Ferris Bueller first. I'll walk right up to a bully and be like, homie, do your worst. If you don't got any gas, a freaking razor scooter works. This one ain't for the kiddies, so Super Steve, you can curse. I'm spaced out and I probably took...
Why doesn't it go immediately to this? All right, so let's spin the name wheel for the order. Okay, Reaganomics. It's gonna be Reaganomics first, and then Reaganomics, Dirty B, and then Jupiter. All right, so it's gonna be Reaganomics, Dirty B, and then Jupiter. Let me go ahead and go to the wheel. Here we go. So Reaganomics is the first tier wheel. The next spins that we would do is at 50, then 75, then 100, vice versa. Just count it every 25. Reaganomics. All right, so yours is, it'll land on it right now. Really? Pay it forward skip. So you have a pay it forward skip. I'll explain that in just a moment. A pay it forward skip is basically a skip for you, but it also requires you to pick somebody in the free line on any platform to bring up with you as well. You can bring them in the building and get both of you guys played if you want as well. as long as it's an artist who is there and attended for or whatnot. But it's made to help you get you guys, you know, in there quicker. Dirty B, you got the skip and clip for Dirty B, and then hold on, let me write these down. Pay it forward. Dirty B, skip and clip, and then Jupiter, VIP skip. You got a VIP skip. These basically are you're able to use it like a skip and clip, an insta skip, or you can get your music played on the live as a regular skip, or offline when I am not live yet. If you want to be a standalone piece of content, but you don't want it to be played for the in the live, you know, for whatever reason, it would have to be an awkward thing. But I mean, it's it's however you'd want it to be used. You know what I mean? But it allows itself the variation of the many other skips that you guys know of. So there you go. Again, Dirty B, Oregonomics, and Jupiter with that last one. We'll see if we get to the 50 and what you guys do from there. And there you go. Hold on, let me jump on back on in. I'm gonna jump on back into the and we can jump into a 1 minute mode for a few of the records that might be in the free line. Hold on, what time is it? 8:14. Okay. Let's see.
1 minute mode has been activated as requested, Mr. Dorky, sir.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not want to be in the 1 minute mode, putting in the $5 fee or the skips will get us to play the records in full. So, and then of course it'll get your name on that will as well. So why not? Let's see what we got from Vera. What up, Rob? Said dropped an AI diss, but what does that mean? Like an AI diss record, or an AI human diss record, or but it sounds like it's both ways, man. But yeah, which one is it? And so that I remember saying that would be an interesting one, by the way, if there was someone who made an AI record, but it was dissing AI in general. As a matter of fact, I feel like that's the one AI record that most people who hate AI would kind of support. They'd be like, well, at least he gets it. You know what I'm saying? So there might be something there, you know, if you're, yeah, if it's what I feel it would be. Let's see, Vera, 1 minute on the clock. Oh man, I hate jumping into 1 minute mode. Ah man.
Do you see what I see? Oh, you look good tonight. All the piercings and rings. What do you have in mind? You're so fine, sometimes it's hard to breathe. Willing to fight for what I want, it doesn't come easy to me. Once it's here, it's gone. Don't close your eyes, don't you blink, you'll miss this life. Won't you hear, just shine, enjoy every moment of the sunrise. Don't go to sleep, you'll miss everything you wanna be. Everything I wanna be is everything with you next to me.
I kind of don't want to. I mean, that's the point. Wait, that's crazy, man. It ended where it needed to, technically. You know, I mean, we probably went just a little bit over the 1 minute, but I liked what you did within there, right? Overall, when it comes to songs in the different genres, what I listen for is, does this sit right next to other records in the genre? When you're thinking about alternative and even certain country or folk records, the elements fit, I think, very cohesively. You have a decent voice, you have melodies that go within there, and you didn't say it was a cover of any sort, so I'm assuming it's more or less original, which is always good, because we want to see what ideas that you guys have, what talents you have at writing your own songs and stuff. Yes, there are still elements to potentially get mixed a little bit better within there. And with a song like this, let me remind you, okay? No one is looking at their watch. Obviously, we're in 1 minute mode. That's a whole different thing, okay? We don't put a 1 minute mode up because we don't want you to make a longer song. That is the opposite of what we want you to think. We appreciate you having the ability and the ideas to go a little bit further in a specific genre, and for these especially, because we would normally hear a live band playing with it, these are records that are very deserving of having more, right? No need to just get in, get out. And again, how would that sound on a soundtrack? Maybe it literally plays exactly that much. This is the scene where the two characters finally fall in love, and then they're, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like a little montage of their going on dates and stuff.
Do you see what I see? Oh, you look good tonight. All the piercings and rings. What do you have in mind? You're so fine, sometimes it's hard to breathe. Willing to fight for what I want, it doesn't.
I'll say this, if they brought back One Tree Hill, you'd 100% be a part of that.
Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I live in a wonderland. I'm realer than a kid within a magic.
All right, hold on. This is one of those for sure. Haley, I still love you. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Let me see. There's a lot of times where you don't know it. I don't even know if you were. You're like, what are you doing, sir? Listen, calm down. Calm down. T Stewie, we got you up next. We are in 1 minute mode. Give me a secunda.
Marcelli in this bitch. Black diamonds, they need gold to breathe. Gotta keep my guns up, darling. Big like shit You said that you did, but I'm walking inside of the building like me. She is so lazy. You will never get out the little base. You will never get crushed. Diamonds on your little crocs. You will never come up. You will never be. You're not where you wanna be. Some says I got the money. The Benz up. Big boy truck is running. And fly with the birds. My ring back to my climate. Giving a rip on my pencils. Giving a rip on my pencils. Diamonds. Giving a rip on my pencils. Grab is on. Yeah, I'm no good mobs. You're a peasant. I just pull up the building and holding time in life. I feel like the president.
I feel like I'm tripping, like there's lots of time where I don't even feel like a chicken. And I don't like feel I can rip it, but there's lots of time where people don't feel like terrific freaking shit, and I give it. What do you guys think about that? 1 to 10 email feedback is, of course, welcome. I felt like it was slowly. It was ever so slowly growing on me. Ever so slightly, slowly growing on me, but there's potential in certain areas, right? First and foremost, though, like there's part of me that feels like it needs a hell of a lot more energy for sure. It's a little trippy in that way because it's so lower. But you got to understand something about the tone of your voice, right? The lower that it is, the less energy people are often gonna have, like while listening to your music, right? And so it's something that we can just be laying down and listening to if that's the goal, I suppose. But the higher energy that you have, the higher octave and tones that you can use, the more energy that we will have. We'll want to actually kind of stand up and move around to the record, jump up and down and get hype and stuff like that. If you can get in something like that and whatever, if you can go higher than where you're at, you know, like again, everybody who you didn't get to hear what the song was.
Marcelli in this bitch. Black diamonds, they sneak over the breeze. Gotta keep my guns up out.
Like I barely know what he's saying in this section. Like it's people call things mumble rap, man. I don't want you to get caught into that category. So know that I think most importantly, some of you guys every so often should go to an actual studio and really get your song mixed, not only mixed right, but you want to give the right performance, and a good engineer is going to tell you when you need to go back in and put a little bit more effort into certain things, right? I think there's potential, and again, as it went on, there were parts that started to feel like it was slowly coming into place, but I know people who are definitely going to get bored at the beginning half. They might just already be out at a certain point, right? You know, if you ever have the potential, like you really want to be able to work within the right context. There's a vibe there for sure that some people are going to potentially appreciate, but you don't want people to have your song be on and then to not really pay attention to it. If they feel like you don't care about the record, then they may not as much either, at least in terms of what you're saying, and they won't really feel like you're getting in there and telling a proper story and stuff like that. Let's see what we got from Caster. Okay, Caster. Listen, dog, people wanna say everything that day to day stressed you. All right, Fix Your Face featuring Wanipa.
Fix your face. Hey, I fuck the bitch up, rapping, gonna show you pussy niggas up for fun. Yo, shoot the shit for fun, like Babylon, I'll tell you niggas up and dumb. Women, these suckers, fuck, I had enough of keeping in the buck. If pussy boy don't come again, and I'ma know he done run a lot. Shooting on the nigga
like way too distorted.
Get on my face, fix your face. All on my case, just like a shake. I'ma just faint, too much flame. Spitting that heat, I beat my meat, I could get up. This shit, I spit sick, I might just go. Beat the beat, I think we had enough. Feeling feeling big enemies, fucking dog in the battery. Standing, we charging the and I fucking keep like the energy up. Yo, I'm doing too much. Yo, I agree. Yo,
Hurry up. Jeez Louise, man, that was the longest 1 minute of my life, bro. Spurt, I will first off, we're gonna do that for 1 second. But this one needs a hell of a lot more and a hell of a lot less all at the same time. First and foremost, like in terms of the more, why is this the bass just one consistent tone, you know, just going all the way through, right? Changing it at certain points, right? The same thing that we're saying with vocals, like in the last record and the end artist, we were saying he needed to go in there and have a variation on the vocals that he was using. With this one, you know, there's a slight variation of energy artist wise, but everything gets clouded by how distorted that 808 is. Like it doesn't really feel like there is a mix there. I've heard way better from you 100%, and I appreciate the good ones that I have been able to hear, because I can let you know when to an extent you've taken a step backwards, at least in terms of what's just currently there. I know that there can be improvements within there. You just gotta actually want to do that. And I think things need more than just like bass and 808. Like you need sometimes a sample or a synth in there that brings a little bit more flavor into it. If you ever need help with production and adding some more flavor with certain other instruments on top, and certain, like I'm a producer too, I'm an artist, I'm an engineer, like don't hesitate to you know, send some things my way, and you know, I could at least give you an example of what you would sound like if I'm, you know, working with the overall production and vocals. And I will start letting you know, like I have to have some kind of system where I can keep a note that has all the grades that I have given you for your songs and stuff, right? So you know what your best ones are. I always hope that you guys kind of keep your own notes for that, so that you know what directions you need to jump a little bit more in as you go. But that one most likely was a hard listen potentially for a lot of people. You know, I apologize if you were listening in a situation where you were embarrassed right now, and I'm sure Spurt also apologizes as well. But as I said, I only say this as someone who has heard records that I do like from you. So I know that you can get into the right elements. It just really takes knowing where those, you know, situations are and stuff like that. So hold on right quick. Hold on right quick. Let's see if we can play one more. Then we might roll out in it in a bit. I'm trying to see what I can do, because I got to go back into mixing and mastering a few artist songs. I gotta go back into mixing and mastering. You don't even know Let me stop. Let me freaking do what the heck you about to. There's a lot of times where you love Chewbacca. This is Don Sean with Move. You better move. I better move. We all better move. Okay, and what was I going to say? I'll wait till after.
I'm asleep, unless it's Gretel.
Again, we're in 1 minute mode. 45 seconds.
Move, do that thing for me. Move, do that dance for me. Move, shake that ass for me. Move, up and down for me. Move, do that thing for me.
I was gonna be AI for a second.
Move, shake that ass for me. Move, up and down for me.
20 seconds.
Tonight, we gon' do shit right. Dance flow is packed, no haters in sight. Pussy poppin', dresses floppin', ain't no stopping, get it poppin'. DJ spinning the records and got the whole club rockin'. Shorty turning heads when she hit the dope. Crowd part like the Red Sea so she can hit
5
the floor.
seconds.
Drinking all red from head to toe. She looks at the DJ and says, give me some more.
Listen, I think there's definitely something interesting within there. We hit that 1 minute right there. And hold on, let's go ahead. Now, before I review it, I want to remind you guys that the 1 minute mode, when we do the 1 minute mode, it's often a test of how good any artist's record really is or whatnot, right? Like, for example, the last record, not the one we just played, the last one was a good example of a record we probably wanted to cut off within 10 or 15 seconds in, if not sooner. But we're forced to listen to for a minute. If you feel like you're forced to listen to a record and you want to cut it off, but you can't because you gotta wait the 1 minute and you can't just leave, you gotta actually, like endure and see what's up or whatnot. It says a lot about how much work that you need done there. Now on the opposite side, if that 1 minute hits and we kind of feel bad that we have to cut it because we do actually want to hear what the artist is capable of, and we're liking what we're hearing so far, you got a decent overall outlook on what you're doing to the record, and I think any of us want to be at least that person that can get somebody past a minute, especially in this era where people are usually scrolling through their timeline, often hoping to see the artists that they know and love. But every now and then they do come across a new artist that they haven't heard from, have no idea who it is, and then they get impressed. They go, oh, who's this? They stay in the post for a little bit. Maybe they hit the like button. Maybe they repost it. Maybe they do their own reaction to it. If you're lucky, they do that, or they actually get in the comment and leave their 2 cents, which is more than just 100 and some fire emojis and things like that. But overall, we want to be a part of that conversation. And in terms of this record, I feel like you have kind of a very light and chill, fun personality. Like you can tell you're having fun with the record. And just being some cool, calm, collected, kind of artist. The production is something decent, right? Because we can get you out there with a mariachi band kind of performing that song, and I think people would love it. Anytime you are rapping or singing to a piece of production, okay? Anytime, what up, Kaya? Every time you're listening to or you're rapping to a piece of production that has element, I don't care if it's a sample, right? If you can get a actual real guitarist and everything that we're hearing, but played by some real musician. That's always gonna be the most impressive thing that you guys will do as an artist. And it's professional. It's what we look forward to as fans of you guys, and if you want to give people their money's worth, like that's often, you know, what it takes. It's not about smoke and lights and a million backup dancers and all this stuff. Like, you want to do all that, fine, but like really, just a live band on its own really can bring life to a record. And so that feels like something that would definitely be dope with that treatment. You know, I'm looking forward to eventually hearing the full record on that. You know, give your overall thirds. What the hell is a third? Give y'all thirds on that record.
Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I dish in a wonderland umbrella. Then a kid within a magic. Then a dibba little dollar dibba gobba libba dabba dibba dooba.
Alright, let me plop another in the thing right here. Let's see. Hold on. Uncle John 3 Big Shooters featuring Raw Thesis.
Big Shooter. Yeah. Big Shooters, y'all. I run this beat like it was made for matrimony. Exposed so many rappers ain't here to cap a story. Category 8s and 9s. My tools room shake OT and everything in the universe get to quaking. The rapping Uber and dimes off. Just to write about my tales. I sell shit costly. I want a ghost. On the whole parking lot. Get residuals from hot songs I done wrote and forgot. Ear checks get the tingling spine. Move unconscious, sink blue tip the toothpick. I wipe your drive.
30 seconds.
Light squad with the light in the sky shining at minimum. Pictures process, I'm on red. Better listen to them. Heavyweight statements ain't coming from no sheet in. Sheep leg. I'm incongruous with pins. Bars for days. I supply the Zeus. Mobs want an all out of body. Lock it soon. Coming with them big shooters. Moving through traffic. It's a bag. Gotta have it. Slumps to the movement. We rolling over fake shit. I like the bass hit. I like 850.
There we go. All right, 1 minute on that. And listen, I appreciate the video. I like watching videos because I slowly start getting inspired, right? Like, I still have, you know, a lot more songs that I know I want to do videos to myself. And I love to get inspiration from just anything, like a certain shot, an angle of you shooting something, and seeing videos where you do have the cuts, right, and those different angles, like it matters, right? You could do one continuous shot kind of thing, but there still has to be some creativity within there, and everything that you're seeing often has to be interesting. Overall, you got in there, and I love his verse to this beat. He's another artist that I've appreciated what he's been able to do for quite some time. And I like to see him actually out here doing a bit more. Now, the record itself would have been somewhere, or the record and video would have been 1 minute and 50 seconds. So, like with everything, I'm always going to wanna to hear a little bit more. You know, again, I know we're in 1 minute mode. Ignore that. Ignore that. I still always want to be able to, like, and I do look at that overall time. And there's always a little bit more that one can do if we're really trying to give people their money's worth. It all really depends
on what you guys are really trying to bring to the table. But I appreciate that. Let me not forget to post the videos in the chat. What up, Desmond? What up, Des? What up, Des? Let's see. Let's see with me. You're like, what the freak? All right, we got Gang with Afternoon. Let's see what we got. I should always start it first. Where we started.
You know, just some afternoon type shit, you feel me, you know? Yeah, we still gambling, nigga. Yo, I can see you tryna get inside my brain. Shit ain't sweet, I'm not a Fruit Loop. They gon' have to put all of my money on the train. I can hear it coming choo-choo. You not a high commodity, just always on the scene. Hey, what you thought somebody knew you? Ain't no pressure, baby, money ain't a thing. Cheating me about my issue. Don't come to me crying about some shit you both to handle. Hey, I don't need no problems, cause you know my motherfucking handle. Gotta ease my mind, yeah. I'm about to throw away the roof. Pull the skin back, that's a pullback goose. On smoke, fuck it, going blow it out the roof. Till my seats out sliding in the afternoon. To the afternoon.
Hey.
To the afternoon. It's the afternoon.
Hold on.
How the hell you gonna say you know?
Good job. I like the clean mix on the vocals there. I think they had a quality to them. The melodies were also on point, and you had harmonization, right? Like, those are things that I'm always looking at when you guys are making melodic records. The energy, I felt like it was nice, and we got to hear a good amount of performance from you within there. Full song, if we were to have played that, would have been 3 minutes and 38 seconds. So there's definitely something for people to really get in there and spend time with, and I'm sure that the production grows with that time as well. So again, definitely something I look forward to hearing the full song within. And it doesn't was like love the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Agreed with that. And happy Saturday to everybody being tapped in. By the way, it's always good to have you pop up and, you know, tap in, potentially send yourself, get yourself in, and you know, for us to vibe pretty much every week, man. You know, make sure you guys keep yourselves motivated. As you know, one thing I think everyone at one point goes through in their artist journey, man. You hit that one point where you stop doing it for a good amount of time. But I think, you know, a small break is not bad. Years, however, you know what I mean? I wouldn't recommend that. Like, I had took 5 years. Imagine the amount of music I would have been able to make in that time. But, like, to be honest, at that time, I wasn't in love with it anymore. Just not me making it, but just those that started coming out, right? And then the industry accepting those type of artists, and for it to not have the things that were like the pillars of the culture. I think for a lot of artists that can become depressing. But then you reach a point where you realize if you make a certain type of music, and if you don't decide to make it that
the music that you like, you know, you'll just kind of never hear it. And other people will never hear it because they'll just be stuck with what the industry kind of feeds them and makes them think is the norm, when we often deserve so much better. So with every record that you guys do, put your all into it and really treat every record like, if you're top 5 or top 10, anyone in that list were to come across your records, that you would be proud that they even heard it. You know, you wanna be confident in, especially if they were willing to hop on the record, right? What if you made any song and then turn that into an open verse situation? Let's say it's something that you just messed around on and you didn't really do, you know, too much or whatnot. Always know that if your favorite artist is watching, you know, whether or not they are impressed or would even remotely try to hop on that record in some way, will be fully determined on, you know, what you did. And so you do want to always try to figure out that way in, and it's got to live up to, I think, the standards that we all know and love. Let me see what we got. Think of Me by Javi. He said, Dorky, got the best promo on our song, Let Me In. Let me see. And Drake's funny ass from Cash Money Millionaires, a Hot Boys group for Juvenile and Lil Wayne. And then send you video, bro, whatnot. What did you I'm like slightly confused about what that means, but I also am intrigued.
How would I live? How would I live without you by my side? My side. How do I get by without you by my side? Telling me no, telling me you want, telling me it's late, you should come inside. I say I'm still out with the guys, now do not disturb is how she replied. Okay, alright, that's fine. I'm kidding, I'm playing, I'm lying, I'll be home in 5. Ceiling's too high, but her legs to the sky. I like her, she think I'm that guy. I give her the proof, cause the only thing that I be liking right now is you. Don't fuck with me wrong, cause the only thing I get from you is the truth. She stare in my eyes, so I stare in hers too. Like, girl, stop playing, what you wanna do? What you wanna do, put you in the booth. Now she confessing and speaking the truth. What she tryna do to me, just like a movie scene. So how do I get by without you by my side?
How do I do this? How do I move this? How do I even know you are a Buddhist? All of the people, they know they can prove shit all of the time. When you know that I'm moving, know that I'm smooth, but don't even know if I'm cool. I'm about to go hop in the pool with all of them freaking cool chicks. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do, but see, Luda was... You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there and kill that, right? Like that right there. So I think you need a better quality mic, potentially. Like, it felt like you kind of recorded it potentially with your phone. You know, but the performance I thought was fairly decent, right? There are maybe just a few areas where maybe a certain note or tone went off key. So obviously fixing that. It should be priority number 1. Always perfect any and everything. Once again, to talk about going to a studio and how much of an investment that it actually is, you want to be able to show people, that a good engineer will literally let you know when you can do a better job at your performance, or they will know if they can fix any mistakes that happen. If you're ever offbeat on accident, like, we can cut it in a certain place, move it over a little bit, and make sure that we put it on, and just kind of perfect the elements that need a little bit of work in some cases. And if we say, why don't you add this, you know, it might be, or say this part like this, because I think it would be a little bit better, or add a harmonization kind of section, so different tones when you're singing some of the different parts, right? I think I believe you sent that one before, and I said something about when you're going, how do I hear a higher tone that could be in there. How do I, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, and rocking it like that. So hopefully it is something that you can do, or whatever. Anyways, what do you guys think about that? When it's any feedback is welcome as we proceed.
What if building your brand felt less?
What if building your brand felt less like building your brand and more like building your brand? I don't know what you're talking about, girl. I don't know what you talking about. All right, hold on.
Imam sve, boli me kurac i za sve ove države. Ne može me niko ništa, sa javno.
It's a band from, or a song from Croatia.
Ja sam ko Dračevac, puno oružja. I da neko dođe, ja imam 4 dice, sve ću vas poubijat.
Let me put the timer.
Ne igrajte mi se sa živcim, bit će rata. Okriće vriće tata, bi sada pokriće brata. Biće rata, tata, rimam barata, vrata, da rukama taravata, za vrat varama herkarata. Ima ljudi sa kostu, bez greške ćete u postu. U kvartu nožite u gostu, pa svi čekaju na mostu. Pa se vodin u postu, na klanje gura, nosu ganje. Brate fura, kosu na ježu, zubiva snosi do danje. Kanibal, animal, riže žrtve ka Hannibal. Brate admiral, vadi glad, po kvartu džira Cadillac. 10 doktorate, neće zašikate uvati. Nogom glave kašin, ostane traumati. Gršema razuma si. Nije nikad neće bit, sprema još albuma 3. Sanja zlato poše, brate, dok se kile troše. Ganja zna do brat ko ima uštiman kroše. Timinka rastafari, u oči pasta pari. Kada blan zapali, insa od kvart navali. Tvrđi nego Farid, meka ne mogu parit. U prsa oštricu ću zarit, dok u facu ću ti varit. Dođu vari, stari loki, badr hari. Fosi gladni hani, dosta usta gladni ranim. Cijeli grad je safari, da fali kurve, skandali, vandali. Vrište dima kad zafali, uvijek bifa fali.
1 minute. Wait, were those? No, it's their lyrics, but like in Croatian. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Obviously, you know, if you don't speak the language, you're not gonna know what is said. But that's not an issue, right? Because there's always one piece of music and certain artists, certain ones that will come out that we don't know what they're saying, but we still do love the song. We love the melodies. We love the cadence of an artist. You know, we can tell that they're going in and ripping something in proper or whatnot. And I almost could hear this on the Fast and Furious soundtrack. I think it would be something, you know, interesting. Full record would have been 4 minutes and 27 seconds. I thought the visuals were on point, and you know, you get a little bit of a look into potentially their lives, which is always something important. Why is this timer still on, man? Why is the timer still on, my friend? Let me stop that right now. Every single time. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump on back in. But yeah, what did you guys think so far? Overall, when you listen to any record, and especially in that 1 minute mode, you know, the true question is it just okay? Right? That's somewhere in the middle where you didn't necessarily want to cut it off. You weren't like begging for it to end, and it was only going to be 1 minute anyways. And then if you're not necessarily begging to hear the rest of it, then there's still I think a little bit more to be done within that one for sure. So just really figuring out where your record lies, and I always just really am honored if I'm remotely able to get in that lane and probably do something. All right, let's see what's up. What should we do? It's supposed to be 9. I'm debating on if I should get off for a bit and then come back in like an hour or 2 or something like that, because I want to get into mixing this record. I see somebody who just sent a Spotify. Who done did that? Who done did that there? And you said I sent in Alley Cat. It was you who seen things. We were literally about to get up too, cause I was gonna come back. I was gonna come back and like potentially, but here. Hold on. Hold on, let me see what you're gonna do. And you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it when you're good. Well, what we can do is we'll play you on as we roll out the credits, right? We'll see if your song makes good ending movie music, you know what I mean? Which I love. Let's say y'all just watched a good movie. Y'all just watched a good movie. And this is the ending song right here. How do you feel?
What is this age? When did it start? I didn't think age would come with a fast start. I did everything when I was
This will be dope.
I'm losing my will to have fun and need more these days. I'm losing my will to have fun and need more these days.
Now I want to see the movie.
I just don't wanna do nothing. I just don't wanna do nothing. I just don't wanna do nothing. What is this age? When did it start? I didn't think age would come with a fast start. I did everything when I was a young buck. I'm losing my will to have fun. Losing my will to have fun. What is this age? When did it start? I didn't think age would come with a fast start. I did everything when I was a young buck. I'm losing my will to have fun and need more these days. I'm losing my will to have fun.
You see that, Jupiter?
I just don't wanna do nothing. I just don't wanna do
Oh, now listen, big freaking salute. What do you guys think about that? 1 to 10. Now payback is welcome. All right, listen. So We played that one during the credits, of course, and honestly, it felt like the perfect ending to a decent movie, right? It could be Black Panther 3, you know, just something where it was decent. Just imagine, you know, credits start rolling, and then you hear that, and you know you want to stay in the building right quick before you kind of roll out or whatnot. But I've always been, okay, know this, right? The reason why I always just still look at aspects of the ending movie song as important, because I've always been a movie buff myself. And so one thing that I can remember very fondly is even before Marvel movies, I was always waiting, you know, if I liked the film, you know, that's your time to sit, think about what you just saw, you talk about it with whoever you went to the movie with, and get into your favorite parts. And it's a memory of that music, and then you're reading the credits, everybody who had to do with the film, and if you're one of those songs, man, you're solidified forever for a lot of people. And it really does you know, help with the overall you know, just atmosphere. I like the vibe overall within there. There are probably just a few sections that do need that polish, you know, mix wise, just to be fully, you know, professional. Before I would have wanted it on a, you know, Spotify and the video treatment and all that. Again, there's always a little bit better of a polish that we can go in and do, but I still see the full-on potential. I can see a lot of people liking that. Jupiter is often able to get in there in a similar lane of vibes of something that you can get up and you know, potentially dance to, that's energetic. Yeah, there's just a dope overall feel, melodies, and vibe within there. That hurt my throat. Again, so we're gonna get off right now, but we should either be back tomorrow, or if I have time, I'll probably get on a little bit later tonight. Ironically though, hold on, I probably should. I believe Dirty B's birthday is right now at this very moment, and so in a celebration, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just play a few snippets of some of his best records that he has sent to the show.
I'm from a place of no light where only darkness grows, where I snatch heartless souls from the carcass bones. We came to earth to kill humans, deliver the hardest blows, the type of shit they put in Myth or in the Spartan poem. The king of darkness on the throne, made of tarnished gold, flawless rolls decorated from the heads of all his foes. A sharpened pose to lead the way to most of sharks below. I don't got a heart or soul, I got a part with yours. Martyrs fold, I treat a soldier like a garden gnome. You harmless trolls in the way of something to marching for. The demons back on my call, I'm dressed in shaman robes. Flowers die in my presence, my touch is arctic cold. The Beatles snuff it, refer to me as the Reaper's cousin. If you're facing me, the Armageddon is the repercussions. Emerge from hell and shed of concrete, my feet are touching. To see eye to eye, you gotta grow 100 feet or something. What's my motherfucking name? Never repeat it. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, the boogeyman. Put your hands up for the boogeyman. It's the Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga. What's my motherfucking name? Never repeat it. Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, the boogeyman. Put your hands up for the boogeyman. It's the Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga. If you don't like me, you can get lost or hip toss. I give you sick thoughts like Rick Ross and lip gloss. If there's a dope song circulating, it's his fault. Saying that we're in the same genre, that's an insult. For music's sake, they stay humble whenever they appear. Cause shit is hot, we blazing here, it feels like Satan's near. I'll take a dab to go to sleep, awake and make me clear. Face it, we're high enough to have a whole space career. Displaying fear is a weakness you never see in me. Deep within the frequency, praying to rap's deities. Indeed the speech, keep it real, he can seal. Keep the steel with me, wheels spinning like Ezekiel. Every feature killed, every beat that I produced is dope. Loser don't think you affected me, I'm in cruise control. Relax, I'll drive you crazy with the rhyming schemes. I'm pictures, I paint the picture for your eyes to see. Fuck it up, that's what they do when I'm in the booth spitting like I got the tooth missing. Listen to the new shit and fuck it up. Give them a hell of a show, still developing flows. Nobody ever get close. Once upon a time, a while ago, I got my bank filled. Money never dry, getting high, blow my dank still. I never cared how it happened in the first place. No, my worst case scenario, look at Dirt's place. I had a whole construction team of 7 architects. Blue accessories, all white like an Arctic breath. Michelin star chefs, I'm call all night and day. No more ramen noodles for dinner, cooked in the microwave. So now what I order, top of the list. Like what you want for lunch? I don't know, lobster and shrimp. Like fuck copping a whip. I want a Lamborghini limousine just for bumping music in. Like listen to the engine scream. 90 inches, every room I got a different screen. Mostly by myself, cause company loves misery. And for the rest of my life, I'm only living dreams. Until the day whatever God you worship intervenes. I'm living a lavish life. Living a lavish life. Living a lavish life.
Won't you blame the little babies? Won't you blame the little babies? Won't you blame the little babies? Won't you blame the little babies?
Yeah, I said, in Detroit, watch your back when you roaming the block. That's why I keep the heater with me, I'm smoldering hot. Smacking MC around like a chauvinist twat. While your wife feed me grapes, stroking my cock. Cradle to the grave, from the end to the opening plot. My poetry been potent, I get vulgar a lot. Flow deadly and over your head like when the coconut drop. Dope in the rocks, picking your nose with coke in your snot. Rappers casualties to me, I take a couple more. Throw your fucking corpse to the dogs and let them tug a war. Fucking boy, I lay them flat like an underscore. Gandalf the Great, still schooling them like Dumbledore. Thunder roars, never mind as Dirty's bass boosted. Haven't took a break since I started, I've always made music. Great ruler, breakthrough, you know the name loser. Anyone that gets in my way, I'm going straight through ya. Let your mind drift away into the background. Let the music take control, no turn it back now. We on the path bound forward through the war zone. If you listen to beats speaking in Morse code.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. Big salute to a Dirty B and just, you know, what he's been able to bring to the overall community and the work that I see him do with each song is, you know, always dope or whatnot. I'm on like 2 records with him. We'll sort of probably jump into that later if we do come back live tonight. But big salute, and I will see you later. If I wasn't running the same computer right now that I got a mix on, I would probably throw a playlist on you could tap into and, you know what I'm saying, vibe out in that way. But yeah, we'll be back. See y'all. Wait, where's the outro button?
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so